What is that? I never expected to find a bond inside of Magmel. And this pathos I'm detecting... is it Valentin?
We know the location of one remaining cocoon. You'll find the hero Holly dormant in the undead forest in the northwestern frontier. Take care in your efforts. I await your return.
A band bound under one banner and one dream. They must have been like family to each other. The chorus is something out of the historical record for most of us, but for you, things are a lot more. Everything... If you find any engraved weapon, watch yourself.
No question about it. This bond is clearly connected to Valentin's pathos. Perhaps this is due to our encounter with him in the Second City of the past. It may have activated this bond. It seems to be connected to some point after we traveled back in time. Should we interact and see? Time jump complete, and we do appear to be in the Magmel of the past.
Come to pay me a visit, old friend? What a delightful surprise.
We may re-encounter individuals we met at earlier times in the past here. Why don't we travel around and see who we find?
Do you need something? Oh, good. Your timing is impeccable. Do you have a moment? This may seem a strange request, but... would you accompany me to another world? Excellent. Although I believe I owe you a better explanation. I'll explain further when we get there. Might I borrow your back? I had a feeling you'd say that. Why don't we have a jaunt in another world? I'll explain the rest once we get there. Sorry to interject, but that's herbal tea, isn't it? Could you take a few steps back from me? I have this strange affliction, see? The aroma of certain herbs alone can be nauseating. I've always been rather fond of these. Much appreciated. I've always been rather fond of these. Much appreciated. I've always been rather fond of these. Am I detecting hints of coffee beans? Of a southern variety, I believe. Time can't be better spent than with a book in hand, music playing, and coffee at the ready. Care to join me for a cup? My ears are always open. So this is how a hunter's jail is constructed. How fascinating. Could we do this more often? Apologies. I will be there soon. Now this is ideal.
Right there.
May I have this? Quite fond of the view here myself. There's our destination. Can you see it? Give it a touch, if you please. Surprised? We've just set foot in a new dimension, the Temporal Rift. In defiance of credulity, the progenitor Idris possessed the sublime power to traverse time. But each time he changed the past, a new branch of history emerged. This abscess of lost time, one of many worlds of inert possibilities, is where we find ourselves now. One of my duties is to monitor the rifts and ensure they cause no harm to our world. Let us proceed. There must be some way to banish this realm for good. Careful. That's a creature born of lost pathos. As foreign invaders, it deems us hostile. We can't avoid this fight. Thanks to you, I've located my quarry. Let's inspect that tome. This tome serves as the rift's core. In its pages is a record of history that never manifested. With the tome removed, this rift will soon vanish. The monument is linked to our world. Lay your hand upon it when you're ready to leave. Thank you for joining me on this investigation. With your help, I was able to close the rift without issue. You keep the tome. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it later. There are several other rifts on the frontier. I hope I may entreat your company again.
Long time no see. Talk to the workers yet? Everyone's hard at work and loving it.
You seem well. Ah, yes, the tome we found in the rift. Shall we browse the lost annals of time? Breakthroughs at Mag Malforma Institute sparked a new era for Revenant society. Revenant technology especially made drastic strides, spurring a mass global revolution. This sounds like a world where technological progress got out of hand. Breakneck changes of technology can change the soul of man for better, or for worse. The hubris of man and Revenant alike wrought disaster on this world. I wonder. Magmal took a drastically different course in the tome's timeline. Don't worry. Now that I'm aware of the risk, I would never steer us toward a similar end. For my part, this tome has yielded much pleasant conversation, which I consider a blessing. On to the next temporal rift. My ears are always open.
So, you left. The chorus was annihilated. There's nobody left but you and me. We lost. Defeated by Alessandro Gobo. And by that horror. Because of my weakness, I lost everything. I was planning on rotting away here. But seeing you again changed my mind. Before I go, I should at least make a grave for them. I hope you'll visit sometimes. They'd like that. Be seeing you. Don't get yourself killed.
I'll be standing by if you have need. Shall we have ourselves some fun?
We completed the time jump.
The chorus had bases all over, huh?
It's a grave for the members of the Dawn Chorus. Lyle must have made this. It's small, but history has changed. Let's check the grave. This is Lyle's blade. Within it dwells our bond. Try touching it again. That seems to have activated the bond. Now we should be able to travel back to the past. We might be able to save Lyle and the others. We have a chance, at least. We'll likely arrive a few years after we parted ways with Lyle and Craig. No time at all. Just before the Bureau takes down the chorus once and for all. We've arrived in the corroded scar of the past. Let's find Lyle and Craig. They should be using Pioneer Castle as their base.
You came back. Kept everyone waiting long enough. Craig's in the castle control room. Once you're done, we should spar together. Deal?
Is it... you? Welcome home!
She's been training like mad ever since you left. Kept saying she wanted to surprise you.
Cut that out! You're embarrassing me. Ignore him. I'm just glad to see you.
Damn, is that you? Glad to see you look the same as ever.
Well, well, look who it is. Damn, it's been a while. How have you been? The gang's same old, same old. As you can see, not much has changed. It's actually pretty dull, staying in one place. That said, you've arrived just in time. There's been 2 strange incidents lately. Gobo's on the move again. He's got his spies probing for an opening to get the jump on us. Only now, he's much more overt. So I'm expecting another major skirmish soon. As for the other anomaly, intermittent earthquakes, they've been rocking the corroded scar non-stop lately. All of a sudden, we're pulling in these massive loads of condensed coal. We're talking unprecedented hauls. Something about this is not right, so I sent Lyle to investigate. We found this massive underground cavern after one of the recent quakes. It looked pretty abandoned, but Lyle says he senses something alive inside. I wish I could go, but I'd just be dead weight. Hey, wait a second. You think maybe you could stash me in your jail? Then we can meet up with Lyle together. Sound like a plan? Sorry to put you to work so soon, but I am glad to see you. You can see the mine shaft Lyle went into up above. Hey, have a look over there. See that rising trail of smoke? You'll find the entrance to the tunnel there. You can get down into the valley with the lift. A quick hop across the bridge, and you'll be there in no time. I know I'm working you to the bone, but hey, let's celebrate properly when things settle down a bit. Heading to another floor. Have at it, driver. My mother's generation mined here, but the place closed down as the acid rose up. Let's get going. Hey, Lyle. How's it going?
Craig. And... Well, you really picked an odd time to show up again. Hard to say if you have the best timing or the dirt worst. Either way, I'm glad to see you.
What have you found out?
I checked out the entrance area. Nothing yet, but something's up, I can tell. Let's split up and investigate.
Doubt this thing's up to code. Wait, is this the old mining tunnel that was sealed off? I never thought it went this deep. I'm impressed. That is how they work, isn't it? I'll take more of the same. Not bad. It's on! Not bad. Did you forget something? This is terrible. Revenge! It's on!
This looks familiar. That is how they work, isn't it? Not bad. The tunnel itself will be incorporated in the seal. What's the deal with this report? It's addressed to Imogen. Mother. Watch out up above. Got eyes on you! Let you die! Close eye on you, don't I? Me.
have a bad feeling about what's ahead. Let's scout the terrain before proceeding.
We can take a rest here. I can always count on you.
The true face of the corroded scar is a tentacled horror that reeks with the stench of decay. The condensed coal lures unsuspecting prey in pools of acid. This confirms my worst expectations. The valley itself is the stomach of a giant horror. And it's already been roused. There's no time to waste. I must stop it now. Can you hear me, Craig? Your queen commands you.
Mother!
As of this moment, I'm banishing you from the Scar. That includes you, the soldiers in your command, and every last resident. You have 3 days to get out. If you resist, I won't hesitate to remove you by force.
But why? There's something you're not telling me, isn't there? Mother, please!
I was able to evacuate Craig and the others safely. You have my thanks. Now I must try to seal the horror. If I fail, the valley will be consumed. I urge you to evacuate promptly.
No, my queen. Our place is at your side.
Don't be ridiculous. This is an order.
Even by your decree, we cannot obey. Our duty is to you and the preservation of the seal. Neither end can be met without guards to protect you. Once, we were outcasts from the dregs of society, but you took us in and gave us purpose. Without you, how could we live? We may not be worthy, but let us stay by your side.
You'd go so far. Forgive me, Craig. But if I told you, you'd have insisted on staying. You have such a generous heart. But I know I can entrust you with our people, to lead them to happiness. I love you, Craig.
Did we abandon Mother when she needed us most? Damn it, this is all too much to process at once. I need some time to think.
Who'd have thought we'd catch glimpses of the Queen's own memories? She didn't think twice about sacrificing herself to protect her people.
Sorry for losing my cool back there. I'm all right now. Really. Imogen realized the scar was the stomach of a horror, so she gave up her very life, hoping that would somehow seal it away. She must not have had time to explore other options. The situation was too dire. If she hadn't acted, the horror would have swallowed the entire valley. That would have been the end of the scar.
Craig, does that mean the earthquakes over the last few days?
Wish it wasn't, but yeah. There's clearly something going on with Mother Seal. Let's keep pushing forward. She should be ahead.